Before I continue, I'd like to express my deep shock and horror, particularly at
These are not attempts to take away guns or to punish law-abiding gun owners or to undermine the Second Amendment. Instead, the bills before us are about doing what Congress is supposed to do, listening to the will of the people and taking action to solve problems of the nation. One such problem, gun violence, has robbed the American people of their safety virtually everywhere they go.
approach. They are sound bites, nothing more, while our colleagues in
The measures before us offer sensible solutions that a clear, convincing, in fact, overwhelming majority of voters agree with. As a country, our leaders, including all of us here in this room, are responsible for making choices. If we do nothing, we are making a choice. We are choosing to be powerless. We are choosing to do nothing to stop the next mass shooting from happening on our watch.
children. 2 teachers lost their lives as a result of a despicable act of. Our nation is in the midst of a widespread mental health crisis. The growing number and frequency of mass shootings are a reminder that our country must take a comprehensive public health approach to gun violence that addresses culture, mental illness, gun safety, and regulations that also respect the Second Amendment. But unfortunately, the measures before us today did not meet that test.
Day after day, we see more lives lost to gun violence in our schools, on our streets, in our houses of worship, and in our homes, touching every region of the country. And we hear the urgent calls from our constituents crying out for us to take action. As we address the scourge of gun violence, a blight that killed 45,000 Americans in 2020 alone, let us remember that there are no perfect solutions. We are painfully aware that we cannot do enough to save every life and that there is no one answer that will solve this problem. But the proposals contained in the 2 bills we are considering today, when taken together, would make a meaningful difference and would save countless lives.
Massle, in my opening statement, the package of bills, honestly.
The gun bills that are presented here today all suffer a common flaw that almost all gun control suffers from, and that is criminals don't obey the law. Good guys obey the law, they'll disarm in a gun-free zone, and then those are the types of places that the criminals seek out. The chairman said that these bills are not an attempt to take away people's guns, but in reality, these bills will take all guns from some people and some guns from all people. And predominantly, it will limit law-abiding citizens' access to guns.
Most gun owners, I think, favor the stuff that we're talking about here today. But the extremists in the gun lobby, you know what? They'll have the last word, and more children will die. And I hope maybe this is the moment that there are enough people in a bipartisan way here that will come together and actually do something.